Alright, now let me check the channel.
Yeah, check that it's streaming.
Okay, it looks like it is streaming.
Nice. Hello, viewers.
Testing. Hang on, let's check the mic. Testing. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Alright, it works. Alrighty then. We are back with Everlasting Summer. Is that the name? I keep forgetting.
Yeah, it's
We're back.
Everlasting Summer.
We're gonna try to do day 2 tonight, and we'll continue the rest of this week by just doing like one day, which I guess it's one chapter per thing.
Yeah.
In the previous chapter, we've learned not to be nice to people.
Oh, wait, I want to say something. Let us know if you're following along. Let us know in the chat, in the comments, what your theories are as to what's going on. I have, we have a few theories going on. One of them is that it's a dream that he's going to wake up. Another one that I was saying was that it's some kind of like communistic reprogramming camp that they kidnapped him and they're like reprogramming him, and the reason he looks young is because of some weird scientific experiment that they're using on them to turn them into communistic soldiers or something and make them strong for Mother Russia.
Alright, here we go.
But yeah, let us know what your theories are. I'm curious.
Alright. The sun was shining brightly outside. A light breeze was blowing. A beautiful summer day. I had not felt so good in the morning for several years. All problems were gone, banished into clouds that were white as snow. Olga Dmitriev came out of nowhere. Good morning, Semyon. Morning. I smiled, doing my best to show that no matter what, my morning was indeed good.
Did you notice that his name,
Simeon?
it sounds like, I mean, can I say it over again?
No, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, let's not go there.
It sounds like something sexual.
Oh,
Let's
no.
just put it that way.
Shh, don't say that. You only arrived yesterday, so I decided not to wake you up. But breakfast? Never mind. Here, take this. She handed me something wrapped in paper. Judging by the oily stains, there had to be sandwiches inside. Oh, thank you.
Let me wrap up that pizza before it goes bad.
Okay, do you want me to wait?
No, you can get going.
Alright. Now go, wash yourself. I was about to leave. Wait a second. Olga Dmitrievna, Dimitres, I'm just gonna call her Dimitres, quickly ran into the house and came out to shove a small bag into my hand. Inside it, I found a toothbrush, soap, a small towel, and something else. I did not look too closely. A pioneer should always be clean and tidy. Let me do your neckerchief properly this first time. Yours is askew. You should do it yourself once you learn how to. Do we have to? I'm going to wash myself now. Yeah, right. It could get hooked on the tap and strangle me. Fine, later then. And don't forget about the lineup. Wait, what's the lineup? Pencils, papers, drawing lines. You don't forget such things. What lineup? What do you mean, what lineup? She frowned. It's Monday today. Weird. By my approximations, it should have been Sunday. Then again, I shifted in the day of the week is hardly the worst thing.
It's still a little sketch, but okay.
Usually we have to line up early in the morning and before breakfast. But it's Monday today, so we are having it at 12 o'clock. I guess it's like to check up on everybody.
Well, no, like in camps or whatever, they do a lineup to basically, well, yeah, it is kind of a checkup, but it's for attendance and inspection to make sure like their uniforms and everything are
Okay.
spick and span.
Don't be late. Alright, but where? At the square? Where else? Lassie. There was no reason to argue. I headed to the bathing place. Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna have bro action.
Someone's gonna grab his butt.
I knew I could forget about the separate showers and toilets, but at the sight of this, holy crap, that's loud. Holy, malfunctioning symptoms of decaying socialism, a funny turtle with a tin shell, paw taps, and a surly belly, I felt sick. Ceramic. Well, I'm thinking of 1,000 different things at once. Is this really the showers? Are we gonna have to get in the... I don't think well, maybe you're not supposed to strip. Maybe it's just in your boxers. But I'm like, am I gonna have to get in the nude? I was not a squeamish person, but nevertheless, standing there, I realized that there was still some minimal level of habitual comfort, which I found it troublesome to do without. It's often like that when you lose things that you thought were ordinary and common. You suddenly understand just how essential they were. Ah, screw this, as if I had any choice. Hang on, let me check something in the live stream. Screw it, as if I had any choice. Okay, so the water was ice cold. While washing my hands was not an issue, washing my face and my mouth became a big problem. There was no toothpaste in the bag, which Olga Dimitres gave me. I'm just gonna call her Dimitres. I love her. Dimitres from Resident Evil. Dimitres. I could brush my teeth without it, but there was a small round box wrapped in the towel. Tooth powder. Wait, what? Tooth powder?
Oh, that sounds really nice.
Dang. Cute. 1 point for me being somewhere in the past. I washed myself quite quickly, also due to the ice-cold water. Someone was coming quickly, or more like running towards me. I turned around. Oh no! Hey, what are you doing here, you wench? I'm bathing. It was Slavia, dressed in a tracksuit. This girl would probably look good in anything: pioneer's uniform, bikini, probably even a spacesuit. Hey there. Hang on, I gotta give her a voice. Hey, do you want to do her voice?
Hey there.
Is he saying ahoy?
Oh, he's like caught off guard, like, oh.
Oh, I mean, good morning, yeah. Oh yeah, real smooth.
Why didn't you come for breakfast?
I overslept. I said it as fast as if I was proud about it. But Olga Dimitres gave me some sandwiches.
Oh, great then. Don't forget about the lineup.
Everybody's so obsessed about this lineup. Yeah, sure. As if I could forget.
Right. Well, I gotta run. Enjoy yourself.
You like my opening section.
She waved goodbye to me and disappeared around the path bend. Looks like it's a couple of minutes until the lineup. I should quickly pass by my home to drop off my washing bag and eat the sandwiches and then head to the square. I swung open the door of the camp leader's cabin and rushed inside as if jumping into the last car of a departing train. It didn't turn out to be the best idea because inside I found Olga Dimitriz, who was changing. Oh crap. Brace yourself, kids. I froze on the spot. No, I'm just gonna keep doing the weird Irish voice. I froze on the spot, trying not to breathe. Finally, the camp leader noticed me. Oh wait, is this the part that they removed and censored? Because remember, the Steam version's like cleaner. Maybe this is just like a blank screen. Good evening, I guess. Yes, hello. Sure. Okay, she's reacting. Sure, man. I looked away immediately. Have you heard of knocking? No get out. Okay, so yeah, they did censor it. We're in the clear.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was real clumsy.
Question. Okay, we gotta pause here. What did she expect when they were roommates? You know, like making them roommates. You know what I mean? It's kind of like they were setting him up to do something like that.
Yeah, I think she's a freak.
Yeah.
How do you not lock the door?
She wanted him to see.
Exactly.
Freaking perv. And then once he does, she's all like, "Ew, get out, you men, boy cooties."
Oh yeah, I definitely think Liam played this, but I'm trying to like finish the whole thing, so maybe get a better idea as to what might have been inspired by it.
Also, I'm not totally surprised because, I mean, after going down the rabbit hole of Liam Vickers, not intentionally, but because my husband here dragged me down the hole of Liam Vickers, he's written weirder crap, okay?
Yeah, this is really tame in comparison.
This is really tame in comparison, so I mean...
Yeah, that was real clumsy, although I did enjoy the sight. Olga Dimitriz followed me out in a minute.
Well, at least we know he's not gay or something.
We don't know that yet. You haven't met Bro yet.
Oh my, could Bro turn him?
I don't know. Here, take this. Now it is your home too. Some keys. She handed me a key. I put it in my pocket. Home. Of course, if you disregard how fantastical the current events were, this camp was far from being the worst place on earth, but to call it home, just after one day spent here, I doubt I'll ever be able to do so. Alright, let's go, we're late. But what about these sandwiches? Just eat them on the way.
I don't even know what accent you're doing.
I don't know.
Now.
We were passing along the lines of the pioneer's cabin while I was tucking into the ham sandwiches that Olga Dimitriz. Why does he say her full name? Just call her Olga. Olga kept on talking and talking.
Well, wait. I never noticed it before, but all the other girls, whenever like talking, narrating or whatever, he just refers to them by their first name. But for some reason, Olga, he uses her full name.
Well, she's an adult, so maybe that's why. As a respect
Well, they
thing.
all look the same age, but is it because Olga's like the camp leader?
Yeah, Olga's older.
I wonder if she has a more important role than.
Well, yeah, she's the camp leader.
More than that.
Excuse me.
In the story.
She was bustling like a game of operation with Parkinson's.
Oh my.
But
so basically having a seizure.
Yeah. But I cared about nothing but the food. You understood? Huh? You weren't listening.
No,
Sorry.
I was picturing you naked again.
Today is the first day of your new life as a pioneer, and you should do your best to do so that it becomes a happy life.
I would be like, B word. Why do I want to be a pioneer? It sounds awful. I don't
yes, definitely.
Forever.
I'm serious. A pioneer has many duties.
Yeah, then I
Great
don't wanna
responsibilities is conferred upon him to participate in social work, to help his juniors, to study and study again.
Do I get paid for it? If not, I don't want to be
It's
a
Soviet Russia. You don't get paid. We were
Then I'm out.
we were like one big family,
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
and you will. Okay, first of all, it wasn't Kool-Aid. It was grape juice,
I know, but the saying is don't drink the Kool-Aid.
which is it's a wrong saying, and Kool-Aid should not be besmirched.
Okay, don't drink the grape juice.
Yes.
then.
And you will become part of it. Sounds like a cult. Yeah, yeah, a part. I'd even sign a party membership card if it could have saved me from listening to this nonsense. I hope that after your term here is over, you'll keep the most pleasant memories about our camp. Sounds foreshadowing and ominous. Memories that will last your whole life. Because think about all the memes we've seen so far. Like, something about it seems kind of like, is he going to regret it once everything's said and done?
Probably.
I don't know. And when will this term end? And when will this term end? Why do you keep asking silly things? It seems that I won't get any information from her. A shame, really. It's really weird she won't answer that question.
Yeah.
This world appears to be so friendly, but it never bothered to introduce itself to me. Excuse me. Perhaps now I can take things somewhat easier than yesterday. It seems like I have some unspoken ceasefire with it. It isn't trying to hurt me, but I'm forbidden from asking questions. Of course, this situation isn't pleasant. It's not a pleasant one, but what can I do about it? A bad peace is better than a good dispute. The most important thing for you now is to make the best of this time you will be spent here. I don't know. I'm my mind's all over the place. I'm sorry. I know I'm not reading it exactly like it says.
Do you want me to read it?
No, I'll do my best.
You sound like a drunk person trying to read it.
Honestly, I was very tired of this conversation. He's so rude. I'd be a bit more willing to listen to the people from this alternative timeline.
I wouldn't. I'd be more defensive and aggressive and hostile about it. I'd be like, look, I showed up here. I have no memory of how I got here. It should be Sunday, but y'all are saying that it's Monday. Y'all are demanding that I be this pioneer and respect and serve
Anyways,
this weird,
let's keep moving.
this weird leader, this weird idea. What the F is going on here?
Kaufman Boy. We are playing a game that Liam Vickers used to play. Or
It's
at
kind
least,
of like a Doki Doki type thing.
yeah.
Called Everlasting Love, but it's a Russian-based game.
It would be good to know where that here is.
I still think they're making fun of communism.
But we came to the square. The pioneers were already lined up. What, is somebody not here yet? Nope, all here. She looked around at her brave pioneer troops. If only they had been drawn in the background. Alright, Goose did silver. Weird. Why did you tell me there are no more sleeping places? Oh, here we go. While Chief was running her mouth. Yes, that's
Looks like
I was gonna say he looks like the guy from Fred from Scooby-Doo. Or he's probably German, Honeybaum. It's a condition.
he's an albino.
Anyways, so while the chief was running her mouth about our plans for the week, I stared at the people. A few heads away from the stood electronic a little further. Yeah, I know. It's like, what is everybody's problems?
The only one not staring at
His bro. Because he's our bro. Lehman Soviet. And at the end of the line, Olia and Alisa. Oh yeah, I think he calls him electronic. Everyone I had met was here. Oh god, Demetrius spoke about some competitions, and I turned my attention to the monument. Jenda? I contempt or even disdain. Probably some local leader. Yeah, I don't know why the music went back up.
You want anything?
No, I'm good, thank you. There we go. I fixed the volume, guys. Daydreaming again. Slavia brought me back to reality. Olga Dimitrescu stood nearby. Still remember the plan for the week? The plan? I will never forget the plan. Perfect. She looked at Slavia. Did you bring it? Yes. Slavia handed me a piece of paper. It's a checklist. It's a checklist. Here are 4 tasks to check off. Do it all today. Before you start, sign up for a club. There are some clubs in the clubhouse, and a musical club in a separate building. Then visit the infirmary. Okay, so club and then infirmary. Okay. And finally, visit the library. Get it? Yes. The checklist seems like a good chance to find out something, since I had to go to places I haven't been before. Then come on, start right now. What about lunch? Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll bring you more sandwiches. The checklist is more important. Good luck. They departed too fast for me to ask anything else. Missed breakfast, and now I missed lunch too. This ain't good. Maybe I'll manage it in time somehow. Lunch starts at 1 p.m. Then again, if I'll go there, I might miss my place from the checklist. Okay, it's too early to go to the canteen anyways. Ooh. Hello. Hello. Honeybone, it's getting legit. We have a Nancy Drew style world map that we can travel.
Oh my, I've got a raging clue. Was it Family Guy or American Dad that did that? I've got a raging clue with the Hardy Boys reference.
Yeah, no problem. Take care.
Oh, good luck, dude. That's hard. Nursing, pharmacy stuff. That's hard.
All right, so I know they told me that I gotta go to the clubhouse first. I went to the clubhouse. To tell the truth, I never really liked extracurricular activities at school. I used to find any excuse to skip extra classes. At university, I had no interest in participating in the student council. I wasn't interested in boxing, aero modeling, or sewing. Sewing, whatever.
Well, no, that's how you say like sewing, like when you sew with a needle.
Yes. So I came here just to check off the box. Nobody was here. Nobody was there. I found myself in something like a hut of a junior robot enthusiast. There were wires and simple printer circuits scattered everywhere. Chips and on the table proudly stood on axillographs. I don't know what that is. I heard voices from another room, and then 2 pioneers appeared. All right, the bulls back. One was electronic, the other one I didn't know. Hi, Simeon. We've been expecting you. It seems he knows everything about everyone. Why were you expecting me? Well, of course, because you came to sign up for our cybernetic clubs, didn't you? He didn't let me answer. And this is Shurik. He's in charge here. I assume there's only 2 of you in the club. Well, you can say that it's 3 now. Shurik came up to me and assertively offered his hands. His face was somewhat familiar. Welcome to the club. Yep. Now I'll show you around. Make yourself at home. Guys, I just wanted to... We're always welcoming new members. He said it in such a way that the anthem of the Soviet Union suddenly started playing in my head. It's amazing. I even remember the words. In the first grade, I had a textbook with the lyrics in the back. No, I just wanted to sign my checklist. Yep, you signed up to the club. Well, sign your checklist. He grinned. I was getting ready for a long and boring argument, but then I heard someone enter. I looked back and saw Slavia and Simeon. I hope they're not giving you any trouble. She narrowed her eyes, looking at the future of the motherland's robotic industries. Ooh, we might get to make Sputnik, guys. I know these two. They can. Well, actually, I just need to get my checklist signed. I decided to take advantage of the situation. No problem. Give it to me. Slavia took the paper and matched up the to Shurik. Sign it. Hold on, we're not done yet. You're done. Sign it now. She gave Shurik such a threatening look that it made him lose every possible objection. He wrote some squiggles on the checklist. I thanked Slavia. Then I moved on to in a mellow mood. Okay. Think after that they told me to go to the infirmary. Yeah. What's the point of visiting the infirmary? My health was fine. The fresh local's air clearly did some good. I felt fresher than usual, but I just have to visit it. I entered a common infirmary, like a school's doctor's room. Oh my. A middle-aged woman sat at the table. Obviously, she was a nurse. She gazed intensively at me, asserting me while continuing to write something. Well, hello, Pioneer, said the nurse without being distracted from her work. Good afternoon, ma'am. I have something. Sit down, please. I looked around the room. On the couch. I sat down. Strip. She said all of it with an even tone. What for? To inspect, to auscultate, to check your health, By the way, my name is Violetta, but you can call me Viola. She turned to me. We found the nurse.
Watch out, this is hot.
We found the nurse. Of course, the nurse looks like that.
Of course, she has different colored eyes, probably from experimenting with herself.
Weird OC nurse character.
Of course, she's showing all kinds of cleavage.
I know, like, how would that even be allowed
Also,
at a camp?
Well, also, I don't know if you noticed, but like her jacket is way too tight and it's kind of camel toeing her a bit.
I could believe this would be like
Like
a.
it's all in her.
I know. This seems like it would be more like in a big city hospital.
Also, she looks like they're trying to sexualize her, but in the face and the way that she's like holding herself.
She missing a
looks-
lollipop?
You what?
She's supposed to have like a lollipop or something? Because that is
I
kind
didn't
of weird.
notice that.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying the way that she looks and the way she's like holding herself and everything. They're trying to sexualize a 40 to 50-year-old character right here.
Maybe. Yeah. Alright, let's keep going. She turned to me.
She turned on me, is what it's.
She turned on me. What are you waiting for, Streep? I gave her
she gets
like.
down to brass tacks there. Yeah.
But I have no health issues. I've got this. I neatly gave her the paper. Later. She took a step for a stethoscope off her neck, seeming like she intended to probe me with it. But then someone knocked on the door. The nurse's hands were answered unwillingly. Come in. In a moment, the door opened widely, and Electronic rushed inside.
That's his name, Electronic.
That or that's what he calls himself, I don't remember. Hello, I've feel doing football game. Nonsense, of course, I'm okay. But Olga Dimitris, there was a massive bruise under Electronic's eye. I doubt that this could be a football injury. Oh, I think it was this one girl that punched him, the bully girl. Sit down. Sit down. I'll have a look. She said to him. And you, pass me your checklist. The nurse quickly signed it and continued. If something hurts, come to me immediately, Pioneer. I decided, what is this camp, dude? I decided not to answer and went out, closing the door behind me. That nurse is surely something else. Alright, I think...
Lots of weird stuff going on. Wait, it shows you where everyone is, too?
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to that. Nice.
Alright, where should we go next?
Well, right now I'm following the instructions that they gave me from memory. So first I went to the clubhouse where there's a bunch of electronic hobby things with all the boys. There's 2 boys there, with one of them being electronic. And then they told me to go to the infirmary because I'm doing this
what
checklist.
happens if you go to the bus stop and try to escape?
Where's the bus? Oh, the bus stop? That's not an option right now. It's gray. I think they're slowly opening everything
so it's
for
only
us
the yellow ones.
for now, but everything else might open, and it looks like we might get to go to the forest at some point. So let's go to the library. Actually, I love reading, but spending my day in the library under the current circumstances was well beyond my scope. So I'd be hurry up with this checkpoint. Oh dang. As I stepped inside, a memory from my childhood emerged in my head. It was very vivid. I'm 7 or 8 years old. I'm at the library with my mother. While she's looking through the books I might need for my studies. What? I'm sitting in the corner looking through their collection of comic books. Back then, I didn't know why they had so many, or why couldn't I take some with me. The notion of collective property was something with my mind hadn't grasped yet at that age. However, back then, whole concepts of property was pretty hazy to me. This memory seemed even stranger now, while I was standing in this particular camp, where they might have managed to build communism in 3 years.
Wow, they actually mentioned communism.
Soviet symbolism was all over the place, and the shelves were full of related literature. Of course, I wasn't planning to read any of these. Getting acquainted with a full collection of books by Marx was the last thing on earth I would think of. Where's the librarian? It's gonna be Shy Girl, I'm telling you now. I didn't spend much time looking for her.
It's gonna be someone else with, like, their boobs
Wait.
popping out.
I don't recognize this character.
It looks like Harry Potter as a girl.
I looked closely. Short hair, thick glasses, rather cute face, of course.
Someone else is asking what this. This game is called Everlasting Summer, and it is a
weird game that Liam
well,
Vickers used to play.
It's got kind of like Doki Doki vibes.
It's a dating simulator.
It's Russian. It's a Russian-based game.
It's a communist dating simulator.
Communist dating simulator. Find your Karl Marx. Find your Lenin.
Oh gosh. She was snoring so peacefully, I could just wake her up. I can wait. If she doesn't wake up in the half an hour, maybe then I just poke her. If I have a checklist,
that's the whole point of this game is to poke one of the ladies, if you know what I mean.
all I'm saying is if I have a checklist and I'm on a schedule and she's supposed to be doing her job, I'm gonna poke her.
You can't go up and poke a lady without her consent, Snowbear.
I couldn't just sit there, so I took a random book from the nearest bookshelf. Liam was into Liam was into dating sims. Of course. How would you guys not know? Have you seen his characters?
I mean, in all honesty, it wouldn't surprise me. You guys do realize that he's written way weirder crap. I mean,
Author Schopenhauer.
the Discord finna love this. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're gonna eat that up.
The world as a will and a representation. I opened it roughly in the middle and started reading. The life of a man with its endless upkeep, once in suffering, is to be regarded as the explanation and paraphrase of the procreative act, i.e., the absolute claim of the will to live, and furthermore, it is also the reason the man owes nature his death, and thinks with anxiety of this debt. It is not the evidence that our existence involves guilt. At any rate, we always exist from time to time, paying with death for our birth. We always exist and alternatively bear all the joy and sorrow of life, since neither or both can pass us without some effect that is the result of our stated will to live. Russian. This is attraction.
Bears on unicycles.
This attraction itself may
with
be seen
beards,
objectively
Russian.
as the mutual longing glance of two lovers. They have the purest expression of the will to live in its affirmation. How gentle and tender it is! It wants happiness and quiet pleasure, and mild joys for itself, for others, for all. Someone knocks on the door. I closed the book quickly and put it back in place. What a nice habit, knocking on the door. I should pick it up. It was Lena. I told you she was gonna show up.
I really like her hair.
I don't. Not a fan. No, I'm not a fan. Not like that. I don't like that. That's too childish for me.
It looks like Kit Kat ears.
Silly. Wanna leave with a question though. Shoot your question.
Yep.
Yes.
Shoot your shot.
I'm gonna keep going while that uploads.
Yeah.
I smile. Hi, I just wanted to return a book. She had the copy of Gone with the Wind that I saw yesterday. Oh,
Xenia.
Xenia is sleeping. I'll come back later. I'm awake. I turned around in surprise to look at her. She eyed me closely from behind her table. Here's the thing that I'm wondering. Are characters like the nurse, the camp lady, and Xenia like dateable options? Because I feel like the game specifically wants us to focus on like our friend group, our classmates or whatever. But then I'm like, then why would you like sexualize the background characters? What's the deal with that? Hang on.
We'll see. I'll leave with a question though. Where do you get your advanced Liam Vickers knowledge? I don't know where to look outside of whatever SSTW is.
I mean, have you checked the Discord server for the fan group? They usually have a lot of shenanigans there.
Well, not to mention, I feel like, I mean, you were a fan long before Murder Drone was a thing. Like, you found him.
Well, there's a
on
lot of
YouTube
there's a
with
lot of
all
s-
his
there's a lot of scattered
dark
knowledge,
videos
but it's not
and
hard.
stories. Yeah.
It's not hard to look at it. There's a lot of archives, and also just going on tips because I didn't know about this game. What's his?
Did someone recommend it in the Discord?
I think it was Mosmordry. Yeah, I think he was the one that told me about the game. She eyed me closely from behind her table. What is it that you wanted? Like, dude, you were the one asleep. I need you to check here. Give it here. She quickly signed the papers and gave it back to me. She had this look in her face that made me want to keep quiet. Lena came up to her to return the book. I thanked Sienna and went out. Well, that
Alright,
was
so
weird.
the only other place we can go to is the music club.
Yeah.
I guess that's like the band hall or something.
The music club, a small one-level building, was located some distance from the other camp buildings. I opened the door and entered without hesitation. I'm gonna have to check this server. This is my new hobby now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let let us know whatever ending you get if you decide to play this game. It's free on Steam.
There were enough
Called
instruments.
Everlasting Summer. And it's Russian.
There were enough instruments for a whole orchestra here: drums, guitars, and even pianos. Oh, excuse me. It's probably gonna be the runt that's in here. I spent some time looking closely over instruments, wanted to guess the time period they were from, but suddenly I heard a crawling sound coming from underneath the piano. Oh,
Oh my
no!
God.
Of course, freaking a girl seems to have a looking. Hang on, I
Stirred
can't.
up an
She was
upskirt
standing
shot.
up a focus, just to pose it, blah 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 blah.
Okay,
Excuse me.
Yeah, let's see if we can.
Get out of here. Who's there?
Oh my. Okay.
She tried to stand up at the bottom of the piano, doing so. Ouch. Finally, cover yourself, you wench. And of course, it's Hatsune Miku in the music room. What an
I
introduction.
know that they stole that from Hatsune Miku.
Give me a sec.
Okay.
Yeah, my thing is falling.
Okay. There you go.
Alright.
Might need to also take your videos for algorithms. Yeah, especially that scene that we were not expecting, showing up her skirt. Although at least it didn't show like everything. It just showed the panty view. At
Alright.
least there were panties in the way.
She struggled out. Sorry. Sorry, I scared you. Pioneer girl. It's nothing. Oh, you gotta.
If Liam played this, he's freakier than I thought. Yeah.
Oh, it's nothing. Oh, you got a
And
checklist?
this is the censored version, guys. Okay.
You must be new here. Look, if we risk anybody up other than the boys, it has to be Hatsune Miku.
Yeah.
But wait, is she a teacher?
My name is Miku.
No freaking way.
Oh my god.
No, really, I'm serious. Nobody believes me, but it's my real name. My mother is Japanese. My dad met her when he was building. Well, it wasn't him who was building. He's an engineer. He's free. And he was working on a
Her
nuclear power
name
plant there.
It's freaking
Yeah,
Miku.
or a bridge,
Yeah,
whatever.
I mean, they're not even trying to hide the fact.
She was talking so fast that she swallowed half the words she tried to
What is
pronounce.
this? Someone else asked what this is. This is called Everlasting Summer. It's a game that Liam Vickers supposedly took some inspiration from that he used to play. And it is a free-to-play game on Steam. That is basically the Russian version of
Dating simulator.
like Toki Doki or something. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have like a weird hacking ending or not. Probably not. I feel like this is going in a different direction, but it definitely has Doki Doki vibes.
Want to be in the club? It's only me here now, but it will be the two of us then. Do you play anything? When I became antisocial, I thought a guitar and learned a few chords, but then I forgot about it since I quit everything that requires more than a couple of hours to learn.
My ADHD, not gonna lie.
You know, I wasn't planning to do anything like that, really. Oh, it's okay. I'll teach you. Maybe a trumpet, for example. How about a violin? I know it all, honestly. What are they saying?
Someone is saying that he learned that he was a freak when he got hit with Design Season 2 and Yellow Halogen Episode 9. Someone said, I refuse to believe you played this. What the F?
Oh no, we have evidence. We have evidence that
real?
that he played this.
Oh, we do?
We do
We
have
have
evidence.
evidence?
Yes, we do.
Oh boy.
I'll show you guys later. But for now, let's finish day 2.
Okay.
There was no point in arguing with the orchestra girl since there was only another cascade of words waiting to blast me. Hey, I'll think about it. Can you just sign it for now? Yes, sure, give it to me. Be sure to come around. I sing too. I'll sing you some Japanese folk songs, or maybe if you're not into that, something more contemporary.
Okay, so I'm not
Sure
saying
thing.
that we have to
Gotta go now.
necessarily end up with Miku, but if we're going to play this game, we have to do it the proper way. We gotta hit that at some point.
Silly.
Use background from this in one of his.
Yeah, one of his animations.
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah.
now. You showed me that. Yeah.
The cantina.
Yeah.
Of course, come anytime. The end of her sentence stayed inside. It might be nice to hang around with a guitar in the evening, but in such a company. I turned to leave and came face to face with Elisa, the bully. She eyed me suspiciously. Why did you come? The checklist. Got it signed? Yeah. Then move it. Elisa went inside and hurried to leave the place. Oh, wait.
That was weird.
I accidentally pressed the thing. Finally, I got all the signatures. Now I had to go back to Olga Dimitris and give it to her. She was sitting in front of the cabin reading a book. Doesn't look like a good role model for the perfect pioneer that she was planning to turn me into. I wonder if her responsibilities extend beyond giving fiery speeches at the lineup, scolding Uliana, and getting involved into my moral, physical, and ideological growth. Here. I offered my checklist. She placed it on the pocket without even looking at the signatures. Great. I could have signed it myself without going anywhere. Perfect. So did you meet our nurse? Yes. For some reason her question sent shivers down my spine. Which club have you signed up for? I didn't. I need to think first. That's a pity. It's vital for you to sign in somewhere tomorrow. Of course, sure. Red, it's time to go to dinner.
What accent are you doing?
I'm Irish. I don't know.
It sounds more like it sounds like you're trying to do a retarded Shrek.
About time. I was getting hungry. I headed to the canteen together with Olga Dimitris. I looked at the sky and noticed the sun was already setting. On the porch stood Elisa and Electronic. I think they liked each other. Oleana and Slavia. As we came up, I heard what they were talking about. And never call me Diva Chi again, or you'll get another one, blah blah blah. I didn't call you that. You're hearing things.
It's called Everlasting Summer. People keep asking what game. It's free on Steam, look it up.
He did. I heard it. You weren't even there. I guess. In the bushes. Oh, come on, you guys, stop it. So it wasn't a football injury Electronic suffered earlier today. The nurse did a good job. I couldn't even see his black eye. Olga Dimitris came up to them and asked about the ruckus. What happened? Elisa and Sibab, I didn't do anything. She shrugged with antipathy, and went inside. What is that
like
one?
The opposite of empathy?
I don't know. Red dignity. I entered last. Yeah, this is
There's Liam Vickers again.
This is the Liam Vickers is back there, guys. He's canon.
Looks just like him. Yeah.
I entered last. There weren't too many free seats. There were a few chairs near Elisa across the canteen. Oh, but I'd soon start for a few weeks to risk my head near her. There was also a seat near Oleana, but I'm not into traditional Chinese whatever cross cuisine. Finally, a free chair near Miku. Well, of course, Miku.
Wow, oh my.
Looks like
Our
I'll have
lady.
to pick my position. You mind if I sit there? Okay, so he chose on his own.
Honestly, I think that we should go for either Miku or the other girl that I said I like her hair.
No, I don't like her.
I like her.
I don't like
She
purple
seems
hair.
nice.
No.
But she's so shy
No.
and innocent, like I was all throughout.
We're either gonna get
high
an
school
ending
and
with the
college.
bros or with Miku, okay?
You're gonna make him gay to go with the bro.
I'm actually not sure if it would make him gay. I'm wondering if, because some dating games will give you like alternative endings where you just like don't settle down or anything. Kind of like in Caroline or whatever game that is. Catherine, is it?
Catherine.
Oh yeah.
Like the shy girl, whatever her name is.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, no, I don't mind. I mean, yes, you can sit there.
Maybe I'll play the
Sit
game
down.
for you on my Steam, and I'll go after it.
Look, it's buckwheat today. Do you like a buckwheat and chicken? I don't like chicken. Well, no, not that I don't like it. But
Is that
if
like
but if you'd ask me, what would I prefer to say? Straight up, beef or raccoon? You know, maybe it's just a hamburger or a rump steak. Do you like rump steak? I'm not that picky about food, and that's the simple truth. Oikava, like an ice cream brand popular in late Soviet Union. Oh, is that so? Oh, by the way, that's even funnier. This technically takes place like in the far past. Miku didn't exist back then. This is
they knew what they were doing.
this is legit a time traveling Miku.
Oh my.
Oh, is that
Does
so?
her husband know about this?
Miku doesn't have a husband, and she's
Remember
perpetually
that guy that married the hologram of her, but then the hologram broke?
doesn't count. The real Miku's perpetually single. It's in her contract. She's not allowed to settle down. Otherwise, all the simpy wimpies are gonna get upset.
That guy did go to court so he could legally marry the hologram of Miku, but then the hologram broke, so I don't know. I don't know if they ever got it fixed.
Do you like ice cream? I just left 48 Kelvin leaning. Oh, sorry, I keep talking about myself. Maybe you like Eskimo better. I will say this.
Like an Eskimo pie.
Yeah, I will say I'm not impressed by the conversations right now. Dinner was starting to get off my on my nerves. Thanks so much, thanks to so much company, and I'm
He's
not
referring to her.
the kind of person that can just ignore someone who's talking to them, even her.
Yeah, she's kind of annoying.
We're at the same table after all. You know, I once bought a waffle cone and started eating, and then you know what? I found a screw there, a real screw. Can you imagine that, or was it a bolt? I don't really know. What is this conversation? Screws are those that are tied in screwdrivers, and bolts are those that you turn with a wrench, yes? Why is she so
We're
dumb?
not going with me. Go with the shy girl. Go with the purple hair.
If there was a speed eating contest going on, I would probably be in the top 3 winners by now. Right, I'll be going. Enjoy your meal. You got up and headed outside. Miku's. To be fair, you have more in common with this Miku than with Shy Girl. You were more of a talker.
Yeah, but I didn't talk about dumb crap like that.
Miku was saying something, but
I
her
actually
words
talked about interesting stuff.
were
That-
drowned by the crowd and
Isn't it
loudly
dumb, though?
dining pioneers. I went out and sat on the stairs, waiting for my dinner. Oh, excuse me. To settle down for a bit. I will say this, the conversation was a bit of a drag.
Someone's demanding to know what game this is. It's called Everlasting Summer. It's free to play on Steam. It's like basically like Russian Doki Doki.
Everlasting
And Liam
Summer.
played it. We
Everlasting
have
Summer.
evidence that proves that he
Everlasting
played it.
Summer on Steam.
Everlasting Summer on Steam. It's free. It's Russian. Go play it. Knock yourself out. Trying to date these very promiscuous women.
We still don't know where we are. I sat there and watched the night falling. Everything is so
I need to
lively
know. It looks
in the day.
interesting. It's called Everlasting Summer.
We've already
Go
said it.
Look it up for free on
Kids
Steam.
laughing and yelling happily. This is Tayden. We're talking to Tayden, aren't we? Wait, Tayden, is that you? Are you Cordy the spider now?
Probably, because he keeps asking the same question over and over and over again. And he does like to mess with us, I feel like.
Happily. Fooling and running around, constant chatter, games going on, and swimming at the beach. But after dark, the camp changed entirely. The sounds of day were swapped for silence, only now and then broken by crickets chirping at the night of birds, blah blah blah. The camp was going to sleep. In every shadow you could see things, maybe ghosts or spirits of the forest, or a wild animal. A human being would be the last thing to expect. That is how it looks last night, and now The locals followed their routine very strictly. In the day, the camp was theirs. In the night, it belonged more to the forest of nature than to humans. I'm telling you, there's gonna be a bear boss fight.
That would be awesome. Ooh, are we
Someone
going
touched
to get to fight the jet fuel bears? Ones that huff the jet fuel in
Someone,
Russia?
someone touched my shoulder.
Oh no,
I looked back.
someone touched me.
It's
without me
bro.
saying.
It was electronic.
Oh no, he's trying to grape me.
Let's go play cards. Ooh, you might be up, Honeybone. Cards? Yep, I invented a new game, a good
Why do
one.
you keep assuming that I'm good at card games? You
Good.
tried to teach
Like
me,
how?
and I was
Well,
awful.
first we go to find the cards, then I'll tell you. Then go find them. What's the problem? Only Olga Dimitrescu has them, and she won't give them to me.
Let me go get some water.
Why so? Well, the last time when Olga Dimitrescu and Slavia came out into the porch. Olga Dimitrescu, Simeon just wanted to ask you about the possibility of getting playing cards. Actually, for what purpose? We invented a new game. Not we, you did. What game? I need the cards to show you. I don't like this. Well, if Simeon is with you, then perhaps it's okay. Yeah, I wonder what happened. I wonder if they were like doing strip poker or some nonsense.
Oh my.
Because Olga doesn't seem happy about his card game. To be really honest, well, go fetch them together, Olga Dimitrescu. Go get the cards with go alone or
Go with the girl. I want to see where this is going.
what, Slavia? This one?
Yeah.
How did she get involved in this? If you don't mind, sure, let's go. Animal What's going on in the comment section?
I don't know.
We headed towards the cabin. Roughly halfway there, Slavia stopped. Hey, I just remembered. The cards are in my cabin. Good timing. And where's that? It's just down the road. Let's go. She's trying to lure us in, Honeybone.
Yeah. With her body.
We reached the cabin that in fact looked more like a trailer. Just wait here a minute, I'll be back. It took her just a few seconds to come back. There. When are we going skinny diving? I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
Oh boy.
She showed me the deck of pretty worn out cards. Okay, so she did have them. These must be marked in and out. That's on sportsman like. What happened to fair play? Tell me about it. It's hard to cheat when you don't know the rules. Shall we go? Let's go. Wonder what would have happened if we had gone without her. On our way back, I decided to try and find out about something. How long have you been here? In this camp? About a week. I see. And where did you come from? I'm from the north. That is, the cold north. I think she's from Siberia.
Oh man.
She looked at me and smiled. Looks like nobody in this camp is inclined to answer even the most innocent of questions. That is suspicious.
Yeah.
I tried to approach from another angle. And what do you like? What do you mean? Well, your hobbies. Oh, I like nature. Strange. She's not very talkative today for some reason. Nature, I see. Want to become a natural historian? More like a normal historian. I was always interested in our nation's history. That would suit her well indeed. It appeared that among all the locals, she was the only one who had nothing to hide. What if she came here just like me and simply could not trust anyone enough to tell? I tried testing the waters. And why did you choose this camp? I didn't. My parents got a voucher for me from their work.
Another thing about the parents sending them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Siberia's in the east. Last.
No, Siberia's like northern Russia. It's like no man's land. I think they're
Is it?
thinking of Serbia.
Oh.
Serbia's like in the east.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Another failure. Well, if you could choose, it's nice here. I don't think I could. I would choose some other place if I could. Oh man, why am I so young? Here, it's like you're becoming another person. That wasn't how I saw it. What do you mean, another person? It's just that there's so many possibilities. You can learn so much, meet so many new, interesting people here. I'm telling you, she's like self-aware of the game.
Yeah.
Now she started to sound like our chief, which raised a red flag for me. I decided to stop with the questions for now. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, she's technically, even though she's one of the campers, she's also like Lady Dimitrescu's head honcho, like second in command.
And she kind of knows what's going on then.
Potentially. When we came back, Olga Dimitrescu told Slavia, I just remembered that the cards were on your place. It's okay, we got it. Good. Slavia and Olga and Dimitrescu went inside. I was going to follow, but someone grabbed my hand. Alisa. Her gaze sent shivers down my spine. Not a nice one. Excuse me. You want something? I asked carefully. You're going to play this stupid game? Yeah. Something wrong with that? Nope, nothing. She was turning to leave, but slowly looked back and smiled. So, you play cards? A little. I couldn't figure out what she wanted. So, only Durac, that is. Durac card game, popular in US, similar to Precedent. As if you're a poker star. Well, yes, technically. Then you don't have a chance. Why? Because. So you know the rules? Of course. Well, then you'll have to upper my hand. I couldn't see why would we go on talking and Monta towards the door, blah blah blah. Why do you keep trying to leave? Is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
She's trying to keep us from going in there. She's trying to keep us from going in and hearing what they're saying.
Let's make a bet. What do you mean? You're such a slowpoke. The cards, what else? And what do you want to bet on? That I'll win. That's quite a possible outcome. I agree calmly. So are you afraid? No, I'm not. I'm not big on bets. Really don't like my chances. And you're not a big on taking risks too. Such an astute observation. I'm impressed. Right then. No you're not. Know what? I signed in exhaustion. She was starting to annoy me with her rubbish talk about some pointless bet. If you won't bet with me, I'll tell everybody that you tried to seduce me.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
Oh.
I really don't deal with. I
That's,
really don't deal with threats, blackmail. It's just like, okay.
That's a dangerous
Whatever.
game to play with me because I would hate to make a liar out of you. Hey, if I'm gonna get arrested for something, I might as well do it. Just saying, people gotta learn their lesson one way, Hanuman, or another. That or just say that.
Honestly, at this point in the game, I don't even know how to play their probably overcomplicated game of cards. Just go ahead and bang her. It would be a lot easier. It would be a lot quicker than trying to learn this overly complicated Russian card game.
I could probably get Electronic to claim that I'm actually gay, and I would have never done that. You heard me. I could imagine her doing this. Don't be stupid. Who's gonna believe you? I've been here less than 2 days. Besides, want to try your luck? Right. No, I really don't want to have anything to do with this character. I don't like Misty from Pokemon.
I don't like her either. She's kind of a B word.
A B word. And what will happen if I
She's
win?
annoying too, and she keeps getting in the way.
I won't tell anyone.
What if
anything.
she's the Again, I don't know for sure what's going on here, but what if she's like the firewall, the blocker?
I don't know.
Like the one who's supposed to like keep us from finding stuff out.
So we're gonna get blackmailed if we lose this poker game. You're telling me work proof that I have something actually to do. That's how you want to look at it. Not a simple decision. On the one hand, it was stupid to agree. Didn't know the rules of gambling wasn't my thing. On the other hand, she could really make my life hell.
Man,
Then
I
again,
don't care. Rumors
can
are
even
rumors.
trust her.
I really don't care.
She can do it even if I win. So, have you made a decision? I was going to answer, but then suddenly Lena came around from behind.
Wait. You're the new guy at camp. You don't know anyone. You don't have any street cred, and she's threatening to tell everyone that you successfully seduced her.
I don't know. We'll
I
see.
honestly don't see a problem here.
Okay, hang on. Lena's saying something.
Like,
Nothing.
how is that a threat?
Lena hurried inside. So. All right.
I'm gonna say don't bet with her. Just let her have her little rumor, her little tantrum. I don't like her. But it's up to you. It's your decision. But you're gonna have to play an overly complicated card game with her.
I'm not gonna bet. No, I'm not going to participate with her shady business. Sorry about that. You wuss. She shrugged and went. I'm calling her bluff. Before she went inside, she flung at
I
me.
don't like her. I don't care.
Prepare to face the consequences.
Oh, I'm
Consequences.
scared.
What if I made the wrong decision?
I just don't like
She
her. I
already
don't want to cater
complimented
to
things
her.
here.
She's mean.
On the other hand, I couldn't allow myself to be pulled into something so reckless. I let out a heavy sigh. Follow her through the door. Inside, everything was ready. A few pioneers stood in here chatting. The tables were moved out a few away to make room for players and spectators. I looked around. Something was going in the far corner. When I came closer, I saw a large piece of paper with a diagram drawn on it. Oh, snap!
We're still gonna have to play.
Well, of course. But I love that it's a competition between everybody. Oh, and we're going up ahead against Shy Girl first.
I like Shy Girl.
Too bad, we're gonna have to beat her up.
Nice.
And who came up with all this? A padded electronic who was standing near. Well, of course, it was your most humble servant. He bowed and jokingly. This made me uncomfortable to the point of skirmish. And why in the world am I among the players then? I was disappointed. A few seconds ago, I thought I'd still have a slim chance to evade this tournament. Then I wouldn't have to fear Elisa's revenge for not betting with her. Oh, I think she's gonna be one of the finals. But now that hope is gone. It was pure coincidence. Yeah, right, coincidence. Instead that I already acquainted with everyone on the contest. Contestants, blah blah blah. Looking around well, there are a few dozen pioneers in the room. It sees anxiety. It feels feeling standing in the window of the door. Blah blah blah. Come on, let's play Yu-Gi-Oh. Will there be a prize? I asked him lazily. I wanted to distract from the point of this conversation. The general was just an answer when Oleana came back out of nowhere and started jumping around him. Prices. I heard something about prices. Do you know what is the main ethos of the Olympic Games? It's not the winning, but the taking part of that counts. Hey, what? No. You'll understand when you grow up. She made a really face and jabbed electronic kilograms. So, what about the prize? Well, I don't know. It's not up to me. He made a helpless gesture. Really, if we came up with this stupid game, at least they could have given the winner blah 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 something. We suddenly jumped for a race somewhere, which is optimistic. So what about the rules? Wait a bit. Not everyone here is here yet. Look around, see, blah 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 blah. We're here. It seems like everybody's here. Not everyone. Sania isn't here. Does he feel uneasy? Is it just me? She's not here. So what? Pick someone else instead. No, I can't do that. He answered slowly. I decided not to ask exactly why can't he do this. Well, go fetch her or something. I don't know. He can't go. He's the host of the event. The camp leader appears as if from nowhere. But Olga Dmitrieva, electronic wine. Semyon will go, right, Semyon? She looked at me and smiled. Of course. Who else? Where is she? In the library, I guess. Okay. I dragged my feet towards the door. Please hurry. What's the electronics problem anyways? Night is coming soon. I was going to take my time, so I slowly paced towards the library. But I found Senia before I even expected. She was sitting on the bench at the square, staring at Jinda, who was silent as always. What are you doing here? Everybody is looking for you. Sitting here, as you can see. She frowned. Well, let's go. I don't want to. She looked away. Why not? I don't want to. I sat beside her. Listen, I don't like the idea of this contest myself, but we can't let everybody down. I surely didn't sound like myself there. A couple of days ago, I wouldn't even think of saying something like that. Sienna looked at me with surprise on her face, so everyone is waiting for me. Isn't that exactly what I said? Yes. I won't go anyways. She frowned and hid her face. But why? I gestured with my arms, wondering. I don't know how to play cards. So what? Same problem here. Then how can I play? This conversation. What? You can only do things that you read about in books or something? Of course. She was surprised. And what if you end up in Antarctica and have to rely on hunting polar bears to survive? Polar bears don't live in Antarctica. Sienna smiled. Doesn't matter. It's just an example. Come on, it's not like someone's life depends on the results. She looked at her time to think. I just don't want to let anybody down. Right. I agreed sarcastically. And don't you think that anything funny about that? I didn't get what she meant, but anyways, obviously everyone has their weak spots. In a minute, we both were back at the canteen. Everybody looked at electronic, so he cleared his throat. Each round consists of one game. In case of a draw, you replay the game. After this, the loser drops out and the next round begins. Since the numbers of volunteers, he looked at me. Since the number of players is just 8, we'll have to only 3 rounds. It's everything clear. The crowd cheered. And what the prize? Blah blah blah. Prize. We'll cut it out. Slavy stuff. Blah 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 blah. I won't rest until there's a prize. Yes, it seems like more energy. Blah blah blah. Prize. She repeated. Oh, stop it. Getting dizzy with all around. Blah blah blah. Let's start the game already. Come on, let's start it's dueling time. Argument. Blah blah blah. Come on, I want to play. The Pioneers said. I know, I'm tired too.
I'm falling asleep here.
Don't mind. She looked and blushed. Don't worry, I don't know the rules myself. And how can I assure that it's not only myself? I sat down. Turns out we'll have to play the first round together. And I think we're gonna call it a night for now, even though it's technically not the end of the day. I didn't expect the day. I think each day is like 2 hours worth of gameplay. So we're gonna pause it here, guys. I'm sorry. Yes, good game. Weird cat person.